Hey guys, welcome back to Once Over Wrestling. My name is Doc. This is my wife, Kaz, and we're back to give Smackdown Live a once over. But before we get to that, if you guys can hit the subscribe button, the like button, hit the notification button to let you know when we upload new videos, and hit the share button and share it with your friends. Kaz, are you yawning in the middle? We're just getting started.
I'm sorry. It's tired in here. I tried not to. I tried to hold it in. I couldn't.
It's tired in here. We're just blowing right through nap time. All right. Should we talk about Smackdown?
Yes.
Let's do it.
We start off Smackdown with our first Smackdown episode of Miz TV.
Ah, yes.
The Miz comes to the ring. He talks about how he's going to be winning the title at the Greatest Royal Rumble. How he, he's just the best, and like Daniel Bryan's not, and he must be a better father than Daniel Bryan because, I don't know.
Now, leading up to this, by the way, I don't know if you saw on Twitter. Get it? I don't know if you saw it on Twitter because she's not on Twitter. But Daniel Bryan posted that he didn't know. He was essentially asking when he should punch The Miz in the face.
Yes, that's right.
But it should be noted that Daniel Bryan did not punch Miz in the face yet. So we'll find out why in a second.
Yeah. So he calls Daniel Bryan to the ring to come and punch him in the face. So he waits and waits, and Daniel Bryan does not come to the ring.
No.
Who should come to the ring?
Oh boy, it's going to be good, isn't it?
Was it good?
Who was it?
It was Big Cass.
Oh.
It wasn't good. Then
he actually didn't do terribly on the microphone.
No, he didn't. He was fine. It was just, I don't know. I don't really care about Big Cass.
Not a Big Cass fan.
Right. I see what you did there. So they both then kind of talk about how Daniel Bryan is their enemy, and Big Cass toots his own horn for a while and
says he's not going to let Daniel Bryan cast a shadow on him anymore. Right.
So after he does a big mic drop and leaves the ring, and then we have a backstage clip of Becky and Asuka walking down the hallway, and they turn the corner, and what should they see but Daniel Bryan on the ground, injured by...
We don't know.
We don't know.
Did you say Enzo?
Injured.
Oh, I see.
There's no Enzo anymore.
Oh, I see. This didn't happen before with Big Cass.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Someone getting injured backstage.
Yeah.
This is the first time we're seeing this. This is
happened.
all new. So, yes, go ahead.
Anyways, so then the Iconics are in the ring.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Lay Cool. I mean, the Iconics.
I don't like them at all. They talk about how, they're better than Asuka and blah, 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 and how hot they are, even though I don't think anything about them is actually real. And then Becky and Asuka come out for a match.
Yeah, they interrupt Lay Cool. I mean, the Iconics.
They have a match, and Peyton Royce pins Becky.
Yeah, Becky. So essentially, the pin happens in the corner by the turnbuckle. The ref is counting, and he can't see because he's obscured by the body, by Becky's body, and Peyton Royce is using the bottom rope for leverage. So, darn it! I screwed it up. I was gonna say Layla. Oh man, they're Lay Cool 2.0.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care for the Iconics at all. Let's see.
I just want to say I know we're trying to get through this as quickly as possible, but boy, this match did not look good.
It didn't. It was a bad match.
There was, it didn't look too bad towards the end when Asuka came in and kind of hulked up, but oof, boy.
Yeah.
Not great.
Yeah. Renee is talking backstage to AJ about his match later against Rusev Day and Shinsuke. And AJ says that, well, if Shinsuke is having help, he too will have some help. It's going to be too sweet.
Yeah, exactly.
Is what he said.
We all know who it's going to be.
Yeah. We have a little bit about Andrade Cien Almas. He will be on SmackDown soon. Then we have a little backstage with the Usos and Naomi, and Jimmy is telling Naomi that he doesn't want her to come out. Not during this match, but she can't promise that. She's worried about him.
She looked in the Bludgeon Brothers' eyes and saw nothing.
That's right. So we then have the match. The match is between Jimmy and Eric Rowan.
Yeah.
And partway through the match, everything goes dark and Naomi's music hits and she comes out and does her entrance. And because of that distraction, Jay takes out
Luke
Harper on the sidelines, which then distracts Eric Rowan, which then sets Jimmy Uso up to get the pin.
Yep.
So
there you go. Bludgeon Brothers.
It's a good thing Naomi came out.
Yep. I mean, it was just a singles win, but it was a win.
Yeah.
Over the Bludgeon Brothers.
Contract signing.
Oh, boy.
You loved this.
Yeah. So this is where Carmella comes out, and man, she's unbearable.
There's some unbearable females on SmackDown now.
Yeah. And so, anyways, Renee's about to announce Charlotte, and she goes, "Oh, no. She wanted everyone to give her a standing ovation last week after she ran that highlight reel. And since it didn't happen last week, she's going to run it again so that they have the opportunity to stand up and cheer for her. So she runs it again. We have to watch the highlight reel again. Then it finishes. People aren't giving her a standing ovation. So she says, we could do this all night. I'm going to run it again, and then you guys are going to stand up and cheer. So they start to run it again. They get about a quarter of a way through it, and then Charlotte interrupts. She comes down to the ring. By the way, while she's doing this, she's getting "You suck" chants, and she's getting a lot of woos. But anyway, Charlotte gets down to the ring. She sits down, and Carmella is acting like a fool. And Renee Young is trying to get her to sit down and act professional. So she finally does. Charlotte signs the contract, stops, looks at Carmella, gives her a woo, and then lays her out. And then we cut to a commercial. But when we come back, they inform us that Carmella did, in fact, sign the contract during the break. So there you go. Something to look forward to at Backlash. Yeah, and then there was a quick backstage segment where Dasha, I believe, knocks on Rusev's door. And Aiden English comes out, he pokes his head out, and he goes, "No interviews." And then he closes the door again.
We then had a match between Shelton Benjamin and what I thought was going to be Jeff Hardy, but turned out to be Randy Orton instead. Jeff Hardy sat on the sidelines.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy was limping when he came out, which I thought was weird. But then he made it down to the announce table. He wasn't announcing. He didn't do any commentary or anything. But then, yeah, Shelton Benjamin and Randy Orton had a match because it's 2009, 2010.
Yeah, well, and towards the end of the match, Sunil Singh comes out in a mask. You don't know it's him.
Yeah, so a masked man comes out of the crowd, hits Jeff, and then gets into the ring. Randy Orton hits him with pulls the mask off, and it's Sunil Singh, RKO's him. But that distraction leads to the worst pay dirt in history. I think Shelton Benjamin just pulled Randy Orton's head into his tummy and just fell backwards.
Into his tummy?
Yeah, but anyways, Shelton Benjamin gets the win off the distraction from Sunil Singh.
We have a New Day segment backstage.
Hilarious.
Announcing, they're talking about the release of the Book of Booty.
Yep.
At a bookstore near you. They're interrupted by the Bar.
Yep.
Who talks about how once they win, whatever, they're going back to Raw.
Yeah, this whole Superstar Shakeup thing is kind of throwing a wrench in things because you've got Roman wrestling Joe, who is now on SmackDown, and you have The Bar going for the Raw Tag Championships, but they're on SmackDown. But if they win the Raw Tag Championships, they're going to go back to Raw. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. The segment was funny.
It was really funny.
It was good.
Yeah.
Let's see. Renee is backstage talking with Daniel Bryan, and he talks about how he got sneak attacked by a 7-foot...
A coward.
Coward.
Yeah.
7-foot coward.
Yeah. And so he talked to Paige, and he's going to have a match with Big Cass.
You're so excited about the Daniel Bryan Big Cass stuff.
Oh, man. I just don't know who comes out. You know what? I don't know who gets put over. Who goes over? I think Big Cass is screwed either way. That's all I'm going to say.
Is that all you want to say?
Yep.
Okay. Samoa does a little
just a quick
talking about Roman, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I didn't really pay attention. Then we have the big match of the night. AJ and Luke Gallows and
the
Carl
Good Brothers.
Anderson, the Good Brothers.
Yeah, because there was a backstage segment where we get to see AJ,
Yes.
and then they pan over and you see the Good Brothers. And so, yeah, the Good Brothers come out. AJ comes out. Man, Aiden comes out to announce Rusev, and the Rusev Day thing was huge. What day is it? Rusev Day!
People love Rusev Day.
And then Shinsuke comes out to his new music. He's got a rapper to rap over the violin part because he didn't want fans to be able to sing along with it anymore.
Is that why they did that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Full heel turn, bro.
Wow.
If you're going to turn heel, you got to get rap music over your
You got to turn
violin.
on the fans, too.
Yep.
I didn't know that's why that was like that.
Yeah.
Well, they had a match. What did you think of the match?
I thought it was a fun match. I thought it was really good. Dude, there was really like a big part of me that when AJ and the Good Brothers were in trouble, I wanted the lights to go down and Finn Balor's music to hit. That would have been cool. But that did not happen. How did the match end?
It ended with, let's see.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Shinsuke pinned.
Yeah, so
Gallows.
Shinsuke, there's a sort of a distraction. The legal man is Luke Gallows, and Shinsuke hits him with a Kinshasa from behind and gets the pin. AJ comes in, tackles Shinsuke, but Shinsuke nut shots him again, and he's about to hit AJ with a Kinshasa. Carl Anderson comes in and eats the Kinshasa for him, and then Shinsuke sets up Carl and hits him with another Kinshasa right in front of AJ, because AJ's still sort of reeling. He's like trying to fight, but he's too tired, man. He just had a hard match.
He can't
and
crawl
so,
his way over.
Yeah, so it ends with Shinsuke looking all heelish. He's pretty good.
He's a good heel.
He's pretty darn good at it.
Yeah.
So
that was the end of SmackDown.
there you go. That's it. How many pancakes are you going to give it?
Well, you lose a pancake just by bringing out the Iconics.
Okay.
And
So that means we're down to 4.
and you lose another pancake by bringing out Carmella.
A whole pancake. Now we're down to 3.
Yeah, I'll give it 3.
3 pancakes?
The last match was good.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking I
Miz-
might give it.
The Miz, I actually laughed at him in the beginning, so you know.
Yeah, no, I think I'm actually going to give it 2 pancakes and syrup. I'm not going to give it quite 3. I was not. The last match was the saving grace of this episode, but the rest of it was pretty poopy.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the crazy thing is that Raw is a 3-hour show, right? There's an extra hour. There's more filler and stuff like that. But I was actually more entertained by Raw. Even though it was sort of mindless and it didn't really do anything for storylines, it was still just more fun. Which,
which is not
usually the way it goes.
You know, I missed like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
And
yeah, you're gonna have to watch that before we do our Friday 4.
I am.
But yeah, usually SmackDown is the one that gets to be more fun because it's 2 hours. You just get wrestling. But yeah, it's just not good this week.
No, they're missing. They've added a couple that I don't like, and they've taken away. They just moved Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. They're still there, but they were a highlight of SmackDown.
Yeah. So there you go. That's your once over for SmackDown Live. If you guys could hit the subscribe button, like button, notification button, let you know when we upload new videos. Hit the share button, share it with your friends. And please join us for the once over that we do for 205 Live and NXT. Look for that tomorrow. So yeah, unless you have anything else. All right. Thanks for joining us, guys. We will see you next time.